Renting cars. Welcome back. Oh, that's crooked. There we go. Got a few minutes here. So actually, it was my first pickup kind of drop off here. We got to go do another thing, but I got more people later. But I had this few minutes here. It's the first thing in the morning. I'm realizing how much I've said it before that driving is a brain. I was going to call it a brain game because it rhymes, but it's a brain job. I guess, at some level you can say every job's a brain job. Like this job is not physical. It's a little bit more physical than other driving jobs, but like the more I do this driving, the more I'm like, I don't know what to say. The more I appreciate like drivers in general because I do some driving. I'm basically my own dispatcher right now, which kind of sucks. And I'm the driver. So I've said it before, like I kind of do things on the fly and I can kind of manage that with the little bit of technology that I have here. But I had a rough sleep last night. We installed this security camera, and it's kind of where spiders make their webs. It happened before. The thing was going off like a strobe light all night, and it we cleaned it off, things like that, and it's been okay. But last night it woke me up again, and I couldn't figure out why. I'd go back, try to go back to sleep, and couldn't. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, oh, that light's going on and off. That light's going on and off, and it was about three. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I didn't get a good sleep, and had an easy kind of setup for today, all in advance, of course, because driving this past month has been wild. Had it pre-done, ready to go, so I didn't have to think when I came in this morning. Do the meeting, get in the bus, do the pre-trip. Well, do the pre-trip. Doing the pre-trip, got a phone call. I was like, oh, okay. Is that somebody canceling? That's my immediate thought. Right? Like, so is she canceling it like first thing in the morning? No, it wasn't her. It was somebody else. It was somebody else saying, "Hey, I talked to this other rider. Can you pick me up too at around the same time?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure." And I'm kind of writing on things that I have around here. So I picked up a new rider, which is good. But she's doing the same thing as the other person, and I had to make a note. And I'm changing it right now because my first pickup was this certain person, and even though she was saying the name, I'm like, I got to go get this person first. I got to go get this person first. I thought she was canceling too, so I'm like, referral from the other person that I gotta pick up later. Yeah. And when I finally picked up this first person, here's the actual story. I picked her up, and these other two people that I gotta pick up later, they have to go to this certain place. And I actually took this first lady to there. But was it yesterday? No, it was on Monday. It was on Monday. It was 2 days ago. And I had this talk with this lady. She had to come to the hospital, do a thing, and then she's got to go to the pharmacy and do a thing. That's kind of what usually happens with her. And I said, "Hey, I'll put you in first thing in the morning because to get there to do your thing first thing in the morning, it's better. If we do it later on the day, you might have a long wait time." So I planned this, and I totally forgot about it. I drove her to the shopping center. She's like, "I don't have to go to Friesen, so you're picking somebody up here?" And I'm like, "Oh no." I totally forgot. Like my brain is not 100%. I'm driving today and my brain's not 100% and it's causing problems. Now, I went through university later in life. I didn't do it as a young person. I did it as a grown adult. And there's certain fields. Like I went into, I don't know, social psychology. I went to, clinical psychology, and how much brain work is involved because I'm a tradesman. I grew up doing construction. Physical work, I know tired. I know working yourself to the max and beyond, actually. And there are fields where it's just a brain game, a brain drain, a brain work, and driving is one of them. Driving is one of them. I can now officially like say that. Like I set all this up and I messed it up first thing in the morning. Like totally messed it up. Not a big deal or anything like that. It just was kind of an alarm to myself going, that's how much like I had a poor sleep, of course, right? Like yeah, I'm not 100%. And usually you can get away like pumping coffee and caffeine or things like that. I'm like, I've been off the coffee and the caffeine sort of thing for a very, very, very long time. And I'm finding that when I'm doing these driving gigs, these driving jobs, it'll later in the day, something like I have to go. I do need that kick. I need that kick to stay awake, to stay alert, to stay a little bit more on the ball because I know I'm fading. I know I'm fading. Artificial stimulants in order to do my job. Legal, of course, but still, it's a warning sign. It's a threshold. Like I've been resting as much as I can. I do. I'm old. I'm 50 something or whatever, right? Like, and I look at the long haul truck drivers. Like, man, me and my dad went back and forth to BC, and we were hauling. Like, we nothing crazy. Like, I'll sleep while you drive. Trying to do it all in one shot. Nothing like that. We drove about 5, 6, 7 hours. Took breaks every, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours. Get out, walk around, use the washroom, have something to eat, take care of ourselves, and go. The whole time I was doing that, going back and forth, I'd be like, if I was doing this as a job, I wouldn't be able to pay rent. It would have to be a straight through. And I think I said this in another video where you can't pull over for you can't drink, no liquids of any kind. You'll eat every if you- road food is sketchy. If you've got nothing other oh, there she is. If you've got nothing other than a lead stomach, you're constantly in a bathroom sort of thing. Yeah, she's here. I gotta go. Just a topic about the brain drains. Leave something in the comments. Thank you for watching. Appreciate your local driver. See you on the next one.